What's up, guys? Welcome to the Weird Entertainment Network, where we interview time travelers and we never distort their voices or blur their faces. Unlike Apex TV, we keep it real up in here. I have an interesting one for today. I've received an email from a time traveler who says he's from the year 2075. And he said a lot of interesting things on this email, but I have him here on the Skype call so that he can say these things to you guys himself. How's it going, man?
Yo, what is up? Here from the year 2075.
Yeah,
And the reason I emailed you is
yeah.
I saw that you guys in your videos, I don't know what year you're from, but you guys are using
2018.
really, oh, 2018?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are using really, really big phones. And I wanted to jump in my time traveling room to go back in time and show you guys what you guys can expect in the year 2075.
So you're telling me right now, before you show me, that you have bought back some technology. This really gets me excited. You bought some technology from the year 2075 that you're going to debut here on the Weird Entertainment Network.
Yes, and this is pretty some of the latest technology that we have right now. So
Oh
should I just
man.
go ahead and show you?
Yeah, I'm excited, dude. But wait, before you
Okay,
show me,
okay.
let's tickle every viewer's asshole for a little bit. So, what's in the year 2075? Like, what's it like?
Well, pretty much there's sort of three different main jobs. I know back in the day, I'm not sure if you guys used to go to college and then pick what kind of degree you wanted to pick or whatever. But in year 2075, pretty much, depending on your DNA, you're sort of put into different classes. If you're the hunter, then you go out into outer space and you collect minerals and stuff. If you're intelligent, then you'll put in the other class. And then there's also the politician class. So there's over three different classes that you can get put into. And so that's sort of,
Everyone's
yeah, I'm in the
classified.
hunter class. That's why I know the most about. And
I,
so
I can
I often go
see.
out to Mars and Jupiter and even outside of that, and I collect raw materials and that kind of thing
I
to
can
bring back
tell
to Earth.
you're the hunter classes. You look pretty strong, dude. Look like
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of aliens that we have to take care of,
you
and
fight them.
yeah, and also other civilizations that we run into from time to time. So yeah.
Can I ask you a question? When you go into this other civilization in a different alien like planet, right? It's
Yeah.
interesting to me. How do you introduce yourself to them? Do you just go in there and just take everything over and kill everyone, or
Oh
do
no, so we try to do things peacefully. We just want the resources to bring back to Earth. So primarily because they do talk different languages, it is difficult. We do have a few translators, so we managed to do an internship program with other races and other species, and
mm.
so they learn from us and we learn from them. And yeah,
How about weapons? Do you ever find new weapons within
well,
these?
yeah. So the I do have an artifact here I want to show you. That company also works on a lot of weapons for outer space.
Okay,
So
go ahead. Show me.
okay, so the artifact that I'm bringing back to you, and the reason I bring it back to you is because I do we watch a lot of your videos. Your videos actually have remained in the year 2075, and so a lot
Hmm.
of us like to go back and watch them as a good pastime. And so we noticed that you guys back in the year, I think, what year are you from again?
2018.
2018, yeah. So you guys use really, really big phones,
Mm-hmm.
and so we've actually I wanted to showcase a new artifact that you guys have never seen before in the year 2018. Now this is the Apple iPhone 25X. Now X
Wow.
stands for 1,000, so this is 25,000, the 25,000th model, and
Wow.
it's very, very, very nice, sleek, and thin. So
It's thin. How thin it is? Let me see how thin that
I mean,
is.
it's
Put
I
it
have a stick I
sideways.
have a sticker on the back, by the
Yeah.
way. So you can put stickers on the back, but you can see this.
Wow. Wow.
Yep.
Put it just straight forward. Like it's almost like a piece of paper. I mean,
Yep.
wow, dude, that's a phone.
Yeah, so this is a phone. As you can see, you can dial. All your options are right here. You just press the buttons, and you're good to go.
And
So let's say I
wow.
want to call my friend, right? I would just do 4, 5, 6, 7,
Mm-hmm.
and then but I don't want to call him right now, so because we're in the
Yeah.
middle of an interview. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And then I see no projection there. Is the projection somewhere like in your brain or something?
Well, yeah, there's a chip that you placed in birth after you decide which of the three classes you're going to be put into, and so all the technology from, like I said, Apple pretty much makes all the technology in the year 2075. So pretty much all their technology is built into that chip. So everything in the phone, you don't need any screen because it's all in your mind.
It almost looks like it can bend. Almost. Is it bendable?
Oh yeah, it's been so these have never there's never been a single broken iPhone 25X. Now,
Wow.
if there was, there would be major lawsuits. We're talking about gazillions of dollars. Unfortunately, well, fortunately, I guess for us, they never break. There's never been one that's broken, but
So
yeah.
you show us that technology there. Are they? Is Apple making weapons as well in the future?
Well, yeah. So like I said, now these are non-lethal weapons, primarily to deal with the fellow maybe potentially threats from space, from other species that we run into. Now, normally, like I said, most of the species we run into have been peaceful. We've interchanged certain members of our societies so that again we can sort of learn from each other. But from time to time, we do run into the potential space. Not, I guess, I don't know if they're a species, but the space animals. They can be very, very dangerous. So we do need ways to fight back against those, and so that's sort of what they work on. And being a hunter, it definitely comes in handy. I don't know if I'd still be alive. I'd probably be on my third or fourth life if I did, but
Wow.
unfortunately, yeah, thankfully, I still have all my 9 lives still. So yeah.
I'm very interested with this phone. Are people constantly, because here in the year 2018 there's a huge problem. Everyone's constantly on their phone playing games and all types of stuff, and they
Yeah.
never get their eyes off the phone. Is it the same thing, because it's in your mind now?
Yeah,
So
unfortunately, most people are still obsessed with these now. As you can see, obviously there's no screen, like I said earlier. This whole interview, I have been, browsing videos and watching streams and listening to music while I'm talking. But that's just what we sort of gotten accustomed to in the year 2075. We can do all these things in our minds, so you guys don't see it, but
also you're
like
telling me
right now,
what?
I'm actually watching one of your old videos right now. Yeah.
Oh wow, so you're on your phone right now as you talk to me.
Yeah, yeah. The only thing I don't want to call my friend because talking to two people would be very difficult. But watching a video and then talking to you, something we've gotten used to, definitely.
Oh man. And so that's the main biggest advancement in the future in the year 2075 is the phone has no longer, it doesn't need well, it has a screen. I guess that thing is a screen for the dialing.
Yeah, it's a touchpad is what we call it. Touchpad.
Touchpad,
Yeah.
touchpad.
Yeah.
And so Apple's still around. I can't believe it. And they got
That's why
into,
that's why I wanted to bring this because I saw you. We've been seeing your videos. Especially when we have big meetings or something and we need some time to pass, we'll watch your videos. And we saw that you guys have really, really old phones, and that really intrigued us. So I wanted to go back and show you what our phones look like.
amazing. So do you guys also watch Apex TV in the future?
But can you repeat that?
Do you guys watch Apex TV in the future?
Apex TV. I don't know. I don't think so. No, I've never heard of him.
Apex TV? You never heard of Apex TV?
No. What does he do? What kind of videos does he make?
I guess it's the same thing. He claims it's time travelers,
Cl-
but I don't know.
We haven't heard about him. Like I said, when it comes to old videos from back in the day, pretty much the only ones that have been preserved are your videos. Now I don't know why
Yeah,
that is, but
I
for some
think
reason we have a whole library of your videos cataloged, and so we can always bring them up on demand. But Apex TV, I've never heard of him. No, I don't think anyone's ever mentioned him before.
wow, that says a lot. I mean, I don't know. Coming from a time traveler, I don't
Yeah.
know. I guess I feel very happy. Well, you know what? I want to thank you. Do you have any other technology around that you can show me?
Well, I do have one more now. This isn't technology per se. This is more of a ritual. But as I said, there's 3 different classes. When you're born into or when you're born in. It's decided by your DNA. So the ruling sort of class is divided into 3. Now this is what we take into battle. Anytime we go into space, since we are the hunters, we are what is called the Goofy tribe. So this is our overlords, Disney. They pretty much thank you to them. They control everything and they make our lives a lot easier.
Oh wow.
And so if you're a hunter, you put this hat on right here. It's called the Goofy tribe, and I'm very proud to be part of the Goofy tribe. I contribute a lot to society. There's also the Donald tribe, which is, like I said earlier, the scientists.
Yeah.
So they pretty much take everything that we bring back, the hunters, and then they analyze it and improve our technology and give some of that information to Apple. They're very closely tied to Apple. And then
Wow.
finally, there's the Mickey tribe. And if you're put into the Mickey tribe, you are going to be a politician.
Oh.
And the ruling overlord of the galaxy can only be from the Mickey class. So unfortunately, I could never be a overlord of the galaxy, although there's only one person in the entire galaxy that gets to be that.
Yeah.
But they're putting the Mickey class, and so they would wear their Mickey hat during a ritual or a meeting. So this is what I take into battle. I normally only put this on when I go into space, but
I noticed it has like 2 screens here.
yeah, so like I said, everything's tied into the mind. This actually boosts the reception of any sort of, because we're going to be in space.
Yeah.
Sometimes the connection can be a little bit
Just
difficult to grab. So
you
this
get
actually, these are
disoriented. Yeah.
antenna. Yeah. So these will actually help me to get more info into the mind, because when you're in space and there's maybe you're battling a space monster, it can be a life or death situation. So
Wow. Well, you know what? I want to thank you for coming on here because I truly appreciate it. I think it's great what you guys have been doing, spreading the word in the future. And I think that that speaks a lot that my videos are still in the future, at least in 2075.
yeah.
It may explain why so many time travelers have reached out to me and why my content exists. So I want to thank you for coming on. I want to say the door's always open. You can email me whenever you want. Tell your buddies about this. They can reach
I'll
out to
do.
me.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
If Mickey tribe, any other tribe, they can reach out to me as well. I'll talk to them. I like just knowing about the future. Thank you for coming on, man.
All right, thank you very much. And just before we end, I just want to say I'm actually a big fan, and I'm sorry if I've been nervous
No,
in
it's
this video, but back in 2075, my friends are going to be very jealous that I managed to actually find you back in the year 2018. So
yeah. Oh man, dude, I don't know how I would do this, but I guess you can take a picture if you want with your phone.
okay,
Take a
sure,
picture
sure,
with your
sure,
phone.
sure. Let me. Hey, there we go. Now
Got
it's in
it.
my mind, and now I can scan it actually to my
Send
friends
it to your
back in the year
friends.
2075. Yeah.
Awesome. A pleasure to do this.
All
Pleasure,
right,
man.
thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.